Welcome to our deep dive into a topic that is not just important but crucial for your emotional and mental well-being. Today, we will explore the signs that may indicate there is an evil person in your life. It's a reality that many of us face, often without even realizing it. We live in a world filled with diverse personalities, and while many people are genuinely kind and supportive, there are those who hide their true intentions behind a facade of charm and charisma. Have you ever felt drained after spending time with someone? Or perhaps you've found yourself questioning your own feelings and memories because of someone else's manipulative behavior. These are common experiences when dealing with toxic individuals. Understanding the signs can empower you to protect yourself and create healthier relationships. In our journey today, we will uncover 7 undeniable signs that someone in your life may not have your best interests at heart. Each sign will be backed by personal insights and real-life examples, helping you to relate and recognize these behaviors in your own life. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to identify these toxic traits, set boundaries, and reclaim your peace. But before we dive in, I want to encourage you to engage with this content. Your thoughts and experiences are valuable, and I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever encountered someone who fit one of these descriptions? What was your experience like? Sharing your story can not only help you process your own feelings but also support others who may be going through similar situations. And while you're down there, if you find this content helpful, please hit the like button. Your likes not only motivate me but also help others discover this important information. Additionally, consider subscribing to our channel. We are on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers, and with your help, we can build a community that supports personal growth and empowerment. Each subscription means we can continue to create valuable content that helps you navigate your relationships and improve your life. So, let's embark on this journey together. Remember, recognizing these signs is not just about identifying toxic people, it's about reclaiming your power and ensuring that you surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. Now, let's get started with the first sign that someone may not have your best interests at heart. One of the most telling signs that there may be a toxic person in your life is the inconsistency between their words and actions. When someone frequently says the right things but acts in completely contradictory ways, it's a strong warning sign. Imagine having a friend who always promises to support you during tough times, yet when you need them the most, they are nowhere to be found. This lack of follow-through not only hurts but can leave you feeling isolated and betrayed. People like this often use their words to mask their true intentions. They might appear caring and concerned, but when the chips are down, they disappear. In some cases, this inconsistency can be quite subtle. You might notice that they frequently make promises they never keep. Pay attention to how they interact with you compared to how they treat others. If you find that they can easily forget their commitments to you while keeping their word to others, it may indicate that they do not value your relationship. Moreover, inconsistency can also manifest in how they treat different people. A person might seem very attentive and helpful to you but act rudely and dismissively toward those who have nothing to offer them. Such behavior reflects a troubling mindset and often suggests a lack of empathy. When you recognize that someone's words and actions do not align, take a moment to reflect. You may have created justifications for their behavior in the past, but it's essential to understand that those justifications cannot replace reality. Instead of continuing to endure disappointment, consider setting clearer boundaries in your relationship. Identifying this inconsistency is not just a way to protect yourself, it's also an opportunity for self-discovery. It helps you gain a better understanding of what you need from your relationships and what you should not accept. Remember, you deserve to have people around you who genuinely support and respect you. One of the most revealing aspects of a person's character is how they treat those they perceive as being below them, whether in social status, job position, or any other hierarchy. This behavior can be a significant indicator of their true nature and intentions. Those who are genuinely kind and compassionate will treat everyone with respect, regardless of their position. In contrast, individuals with toxic tendencies often display a marked difference in their behavior towards people they consider less important. When someone consistently belittles, dismisses, or disrespects others, especially those in subordinate roles, it speaks volumes about their character. For instance, consider a manager who treats their employees with disdain, ignoring their contributions and belittling their ideas. This dynamic not only creates a toxic work environment but also reflects a deep-seated need for control and superiority. Such behavior stems from insecurity and a desire to feel powerful, often at the expense of others' dignity. On the other hand, a person of good character recognizes the value in every individual and understands that everyone has something to offer. They treat their subordinates with kindness and appreciation, acknowledging their efforts and contributions. This not only fosters a positive atmosphere but also encourages teamwork and collaboration. When leaders uplift those around them, it creates a culture of mutual respect and support. It's essential to observe these interactions closely. If someone is polite and respectful only to those in higher positions but treats those below them poorly, it's a red flag. This inconsistency often indicates a lack of genuine character. People who are secure in themselves don't need to demean others to feel important, they lift others up, regardless of their status. Additionally, how someone treats those in service positions, such as waitstaff, custodians, or other service providers, can reveal their true nature. If they are rude or dismissive to someone simply because they are in a service role, it's a clear indication of their lack of empathy and respect for others. These interactions are a reflection of their values and how they view the world around them. Recognizing this behavior is crucial for your well-being. It's a reminder to surround yourself with individuals who demonstrate respect and kindness towards everyone, not just those from whom they can gain something. By doing so, you create a healthier environment for yourself, filled with people who uplift and inspire rather than those who seek to control or demean. Ultimately, the way someone treats those below them is a powerful indicator of their true character. It reveals their values, insecurities, and capacity for empathy. Being aware of these dynamics can help you navigate your relationships more effectively, ensuring that you prioritize those who genuinely care for others, fostering a more positive and supportive atmosphere in your life. Manipulative behavior is one of the most insidious traits exhibited by toxic individuals, often disguised under a veneer of charm and charisma. Such behavior can leave you feeling confused, belittled, and questioning your own perceptions. Manipulators are adept at twisting situations to their advantage, often making you feel responsible for their actions or emotions. This can create a cycle of guilt and self-doubt that is difficult to break free from. At the heart of manipulation is a desire for control. A manipulative person may use various tactics to achieve their goals, ranging from guilt-tripping to gaslighting. For instance, they might express disappointment or anger when you don't meet their expectations, making you feel as though you've let them down. This emotional blackmail can compel you to comply with their demands, even when it goes against your own needs or values. Over time, this dynamic can erode your self-esteem and sense of autonomy. Gaslighting is another common manipulation tactic. This occurs when someone denies or distorts reality to make you doubt your own memories or feelings. A manipulator might dismiss your concerns, claiming you're overreacting or misinterpreting situations. This not only confuses you but also undermines your confidence in your judgment. You may find yourself second-guessing your feelings and experiences, leading to increased reliance on the manipulator for validation. Moreover, manipulators often employ the victim card to elicit sympathy and deflect accountability. They might present themselves as the wronged party in a situation, shifting the focus away from their own behavior. This tactic can make you feel guilty for questioning them, as they paint themselves as someone in need of help rather than someone who is causing harm. Recognizing manipulative behavior is crucial for your emotional well-being. It requires a keen awareness of how interactions make you feel. If you often leave conversations feeling drained, confused, or guilty, it's essential to evaluate the dynamics at play. Healthy relationships should empower you, not leave you feeling diminished or uncertain. Setting boundaries is vital when dealing with manipulative individuals. Clearly communicating your limits can help protect your emotional space and assert your needs. It's important to stand firm in your decisions and not allow guilt to sway you. Remember, you have the right to prioritize your well-being and surround yourself with people who respect your feelings and autonomy. In the long run, understanding and addressing manipulative behavior can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. It allows you to reclaim your power and make choices based on your own values rather than being swayed by someone else's agenda. By fostering awareness of these dynamics, you can create a supportive environment where mutual respect and understanding thrive. Ultimately, recognizing manipulative behavior is not just about identifying toxic individuals, it's about protecting yourself and nurturing relationships that uplift and inspire you. Embracing this awareness can empower you to break free from toxic patterns and build connections based on authenticity and trust. One of the most troubling signs of a toxic individual is their pervasive refusal to take responsibility for their actions. This behavior not only affects their relationships but also creates an environment where accountability is absent. When someone consistently avoids owning up to their mistakes or shortcomings, it can lead to a cycle of blame, frustration, and confusion for those around them. People who refuse to take responsibility often deflect blame onto others. They may make excuses or rationalize their behavior, portraying themselves as victims of circumstance rather than acknowledging their role in a situation. For instance, if a project fails at work, a toxic colleague might blame team members for not following instructions, rather than recognizing their own lack of communication or leadership. This deflection not only shifts the burden onto others but also stunts personal growth and learning. This refusal can manifest in various forms, including denial, minimization, or outright hostility. When confronted about their behavior, they might react defensively, insisting that they did nothing wrong or that the issue is being blown out of proportion. Such reactions can make it incredibly challenging to address problems directly, leaving others feeling invalidated and frustrated. In many cases, the focus shifts from resolving the issue to managing the emotional fallout of the individual's defensiveness. Furthermore, this behavior can create a toxic cycle within relationships. When one person consistently avoids accountability, it can lead to feelings of resentment and helplessness in those who are affected. Partners, friends, or colleagues may find themselves continually trying to appease the individual, often at the cost of their own well-being. Over time, this dynamic can erode trust and connection, as the responsible party feels increasingly burdened by the weight of the other person's refusal to engage in honest dialogue. In contrast, individuals who take responsibility for their actions foster an environment of trust and respect. They acknowledge their mistakes, learn from them, and actively seek to make amends. This willingness to be accountable not only strengthens relationships but also encourages others to do the same. It creates a culture where open communication and growth are valued, allowing everyone involved to thrive. Recognizing the refusal to take responsibility is essential for setting healthier boundaries. It's important to understand that you are not responsible for another person's actions or feelings. By asserting your own needs and expectations, you can take steps to protect yourself from the negative impacts of someone else's refusal to engage in accountability. Ultimately, addressing this behavior involves a commitment to honesty and integrity, both within yourself and in your relationships. Surrounding yourself with individuals who value responsibility can lead to more meaningful connections and a more positive environment. By fostering a culture of accountability, you not only enhance your own well-being but also contribute to the growth and healing of those around you. In the end, refusal to take responsibility is a significant red flag in any relationship. It signals a deeper issue that can undermine trust, respect, and emotional safety. By remaining vigilant and aware of these dynamics, you can protect yourself from toxic influences and cultivate relationships that are grounded in mutual accountability and respect. In the complex landscape of human relationships, some individuals seem to thrive on chaos, creating turmoil wherever they go. This type of person often revels in drama and unpredictability, drawing others into their whirlwind of emotional highs and lows. Their behavior can be exhausting and destabilizing, making it challenging for those around them to find peace and stability. People who thrive on chaos often have an innate ability to stir up conflict. Whether through gossip, manipulation, or creating misunderstandings, they can turn even the simplest situations into a dramatic spectacle. This need for chaos may stem from their own inner turmoil or a desire for attention. By keeping others on edge, they maintain a sense of control and power over their environment. The chaos they create can serve as a distraction from their own issues, allowing them to avoid facing their problems head-on. Moreover, these individuals often attract others who may be drawn to the excitement and unpredictability they bring. However, the initial allure of their dynamic personality can quickly turn sour. Friends or partners may find themselves caught in a constant cycle of emotional turbulence, where moments of joy are frequently overshadowed by conflict and instability. Over time, this can lead to feelings of exhaustion and frustration, as maintaining a relationship with someone who thrives on chaos becomes increasingly challenging. The impact of such behavior extends beyond personal relationships. It can also affect work environments and social circles. In professional settings, individuals who thrive on chaos can disrupt team dynamics, creating a hostile atmosphere that undermines productivity and collaboration. Their tendency to escalate minor disagreements into major conflicts can hinder progress and create an environment of fear and uncertainty. Recognizing the signs of someone who thrives on chaos is crucial for protecting your emotional well-being. It's important to assess how their behavior affects you and whether it aligns with your values and needs. If you find yourself constantly walking on eggshells or feeling drained after interactions, it may be time to re-evaluate the relationship. Setting clear boundaries can help you reclaim your emotional space and reduce the impact of their chaotic tendencies. In contrast, healthy relationships are characterized by stability, mutual respect, and open communication. Individuals who foster peace and understanding create an environment where everyone can thrive. They prioritize emotional well-being and encourage those around them to feel safe and valued. Building connections with such individuals can lead to more fulfilling and harmonious experiences. Ultimately, thriving on chaos is a reflection of deeper issues within the individual. It often indicates a lack of emotional maturity and an inability to cope with stress in a constructive manner. By recognizing these patterns, you can take proactive steps to protect yourself and cultivate relationships that promote growth, stability, and positivity. In conclusion, navigating relationships with those who thrive on chaos requires vigilance and self-awareness. It's essential to prioritize your own emotional health and seek out connections that bring joy and stability into your life. By doing so, you not only safeguard your well-being but also create space for more meaningful and supportive relationships. Experiencing resentment from others due to your success can be one of the most disheartening aspects of personal and professional growth. While achieving your goals should be a source of pride and celebration, it can sometimes provoke negative reactions from those around you. This resentment often stems from jealousy, insecurity, or a sense of inadequacy, and it can manifest in various ways that affect your relationships and self-esteem. When you achieve a milestone, be it a promotion, a personal victory, or a significant accomplishment, those who harbor resentment may respond with passive-aggressive comments, dismissive attitudes, or even overt criticism. Instead of celebrating your achievements, they may downplay your efforts or suggest that you were merely lucky rather than deserving. This reaction can be particularly painful, especially when it comes from friends, family members, or colleagues who you expected to be supportive. The underlying cause of this resentment often lies in the insecurities of those around you. Their feelings of inadequacy can be amplified when they see someone else succeeding, leading them to compare themselves unfavorably to you. Instead of using your success as motivation to improve their own situation, they may choose to project their frustrations onto you. This can create a toxic dynamic, where your achievements become a source of conflict rather than inspiration. Moreover, resentment can also manifest as jealousy, where individuals feel threatened by your accomplishments. They may worry that your success could overshadow their own or alter the dynamics of your relationship. In some cases, this jealousy can escalate to sabotage, where individuals consciously or unconsciously undermine your efforts, whether through gossip, spreading negativity, or attempting to diminish your achievements in front of others. Navigating relationships with those who harbor resentment toward your success requires a delicate balance of empathy and self-protection. While it's essential to recognize their feelings and understand where they might be coming from, it's equally important to maintain your self-worth and celebrate your achievements without guilt. You have every right to take pride in your hard work and dedication, and allowing others' negativity to dampen your spirit only serves to perpetuate their resentment. Setting boundaries can be a helpful strategy in these situations. If you notice certain individuals consistently responding negatively to your successes, it may be necessary to limit your interactions with them or to steer conversations away from topics that trigger their resentment. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who genuinely celebrate your achievements can help create a more positive and encouraging environment. Ultimately, it's crucial to remember that your success is not a reflection of others' failures, rather, it is a testament to your hard work and perseverance. Embracing this mindset allows you to rise above the negativity and focus on your journey. By doing so, you not only protect your own emotional well-being but also set an example for others, demonstrating that success can be achieved without diminishing the worth of those around you. In conclusion, dealing with resentment toward your success can be challenging, but it's essential to prioritize your own growth and happiness. By recognizing the underlying issues that fuel this resentment and cultivating a supportive network, you can continue to thrive while fostering healthier relationships. A lack of empathy is one of the most significant indicators of toxic behavior in relationships. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, and when someone lacks this fundamental human quality, it can create a rift that leads to misunderstandings, hurt, and resentment. Individuals who show little to no empathy often struggle to connect with those around them, making it challenging to foster meaningful relationships. When someone lacks empathy, they may be unable to recognize or acknowledge the emotions and experiences of others. This can manifest in various ways, such as dismissing someone's feelings, minimizing their struggles, or responding inappropriately during difficult moments. For instance, if a friend shares their grief over a loss, an empathetic person would offer support and understanding, while someone lacking empathy might respond with indifference or even a focus on their own problems. This response can leave the other person feeling isolated and invalidated, reinforcing a sense of emotional disconnect. The inability to empathize often stems from deeper issues, such as insecurity, fear, or a lack of emotional awareness. Some individuals may be so preoccupied with their own struggles that they fail to see the pain or needs of others. In other cases, a person may have developed coping mechanisms that involve emotional detachment, leading them to avoid engaging with the feelings of those around them. This self-centered perspective can create a toxic environment where others feel unvalued and unheard. Moreover, a lack of empathy can severely impact interpersonal dynamics. Relationships thrive on understanding and mutual support, and when one party is unable to engage on an emotional level, it can lead to frustration and disconnection. Friends, family members, or colleagues may find themselves feeling increasingly isolated, as their attempts to communicate their feelings are met with indifference or misunderstanding. Over time, this emotional disconnect can erode trust and create a sense of resentment in the relationship. Recognizing a lack of empathy in others is crucial for your emotional well-being. If you frequently find yourself feeling dismissed or invalidated in your interactions, it may be time to reassess the relationship. Setting boundaries can help protect your emotional health and allow you to prioritize connections with individuals who are willing and able to engage with you on a deeper level. Surrounding yourself with empathetic people fosters a sense of safety and support, enabling you to share your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Encouraging empathy in others can also be beneficial, though it requires patience and understanding. Sometimes, simply expressing your feelings and needs can help others recognize the impact of their behavior. However, it's essential to approach these conversations with care, as some individuals may not be receptive to change. Ultimately, you must prioritize your own emotional health and seek relationships where empathy is a foundational element. In conclusion, a lack of empathy can significantly impact the quality of your relationships. It creates barriers to connection and understanding, leading to emotional isolation and frustration. By recognizing this behavior and taking proactive steps to protect your well-being, you can cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships that are rooted in empathy and mutual respect.